Hello and welcome to this week's weekly forecast. My name is Vicki Haspels and we're going to look at the energy forecast for this week using the Mythic Tarot. And as usual, I'm shuffling the cards. I don't know what they're going to be. And we're going to look at each aspect of our life as a little narrative through the week. And I'll explain it all to you as we go. And just to see what's going to be affecting us, what energy is going to be affecting us and how we're going to traverse that energy, what to expect, a little bit of insight from me. So I'm just shuffling the cards. This is the most exciting part as you watch me choose 6 cards. But that's what I'm doing. Just saying before, my cards are looking a little bit old. They're about 27 years old now. I can't part with my deck. I was just thinking about that. They're very thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what's going. I like this because I never know what's coming. I'm always get surprised too. So the first card we're looking at is us. How we're going, how we're feeling, and the things that we already know about ourselves. So this is us. We've got the 5 of Wands. So we're going to have a week where little things are going wrong. We're going to have a week where it's not going to flow very well. It's not going to flow. It's not going to feel right. We're going to sort of get stopped halfway. We're going to walk into a room and not know why we've walked into that room. And we're going to wonder, what have we done? What have I done here? Why isn't things not working out? So it's a very disjointed feeling, but we're going to be aware of it. It's not going to be something that's going to come at us jump out of us out the cupboard. And there's that again. It's happening again. It's happening again. So that's us. So what is the I guess that like our soul push, our soul energy, the way that the universe is sort of helping us to understand or helping us to come to terms with what's going on here. So with the card here, the message from our guides is, it's like the unconscious, is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy represents teaching. It represents also to cutting through rubbish. It's cutting through, it's bringing the truth forward, but also to it's allowing us to speak our truth. So we might be getting a little bit frustrated this week because it's going to get us so annoyed that we're going to just say, this is exactly what's going on. I just need to talk about this. I can't keep, mucking around. So it probably brings out a little bit of frustration so that we lose a lot of our inhibitions, and anything we need to talk about is going to be able to come out. And we're going to speak the truth from, not from our heart, but from our own being. So it's not going to be wrapped up nicely, but it's going to cut through whatever's happening around us. Probably things that we've been avoiding. So it's going to be that frustration is going to get us out of that space. So what are we worried about? What are our fears? What are we facing? We have the Knight of Cups in that area. The Knight of Cups, if we are having to face some truths about our lives, then we're going to get a bit frustrated to do that. The Knight of Cups represents the part of our lives that we think we have. If we're having to cut through some things and face a few issues, and that means our romantic part of us, the part of life we think that we're controlling and we don't want to upset, we don't want to disrupt, it's going to be disrupted. We're worried about that a little bubble's going to be burst. We're scared that if we talk our truth or speak what's on our minds, our bubble's going to burst and all the little things that we've got around us is going to disappear. What are we going to do? How are we going to react? What are we going to do about that? We're going to just take it all on. So all these things, we're going to let them build up. Crazy. Guys, what are we doing that for? We're going to let all those frustrations, instead of dealing with it, which is what the Queen of Wands is sort of pushing us to do, we actually let them all build up. So we might end up having a bit of an eruption. Oops. Okay. Perhaps we need to have that eruption. Maybe that's the only thing that's going to get us over the line. If you're a bit like me, I don't like confrontation very much. So maybe sometimes having a bit of things pile on top of me helps me get my voice going. So all this is happening. We're going to, sort of let it build up. Maybe it's going to erupt. We need to speak our truth. So what is the future? What does that mean for us? What does that mean going forward? Our little bubble's going to get burst. Oh no. Look at this. That means our heart's going to be clear. Ace of Cups. So whatever is going on, that this Five of Wands is making us a little bit bananas, and a little bubble gets burst, and we're going, oh no, all these things. It just means that all those things are going to come out, are going to be expressed and released. And that means that our cup gets filled again. So that means we get those things off our chest so that we can follow our passion. That all that stuff that's been building up, gone. And it's building up because it's been building up inside of us. These are the things that need to be said, not the things that need to be done. No loose ends to be tied up. Truths need to be said. The things that are building up inside of us need to come out. So when that happens, that clears the air for us to follow our paths. It's follow our passion, follow our path. So we have the ability to, like, all of that's emptied, so we can fill ourselves back up again with what we love to do, rather than worrying about all that stuff that we haven't done yet. So spiritually, what does that mean for us? What is our soul journey about this week? It's about the sun. It's about stepping into our power, stepping into our, everyone talks about, says, Vicki, what should I be doing? The sun says, this is what you should be doing. It's not one specific thing, but it is stepping into that thing that you are good at, that you would love to do, and is actually waiting for you. You can touch it and taste it and feel it. So all these other things are creating that pathway for that to happen. No more guessing, no more, oh, should it? We can feel it, we can see it, and those are the things we face our truth in with all of our chest. Open everything up, allow our passion and our heart to become our path, and that way we can achieve our goals. And those goals are there. We actually can touch them. They're waiting for us. They're not even hidden anymore. So we know exactly where we're going. So it's absolutely worth it to get all those things and deal with those things and get them off your chest. Anyway, have a great week, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. That's the weekly forecast for week commencing November 22nd, 2021. And I'll see you next week. I'm trying to do some social stuff this week too, by the way. But otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye.